Okay, so the formula is I equals PRT. I is what we're looking for this time. P is 2,000. Rate is 0.05. And the time is 7 divided by 12. And you can write it just like that, 7 divided by 12. Again, it's money. So 2 decimal places is what your final answer should round to. What did you guys get?
58.33.
Yep. So for money, it's $58.33. Because we're talking about how much interest you earned.
That's odd, because 7 divided by 12 is 58, or 0.583.
It's because 5% of $2,000 is $100. So when you take 5% of 2,000, it's 100. And then 100 times the 5.833 will move the decimal over 2 places. So that's why it worked out that way. Glad you noticed. I noticed it too, which is why I typed it in again to make sure. And then I realized why. Alright. As you can tell, these were pictures I've taken out of the book. So, how much principal must be deposited to earn $1,000 simple interest in 2 years at a rate of 5%? So this time we're looking for a different part. So again, write down the parts you know. Maybe put question marks by the things you don't know or thing. Okay, what's I?
1,000.
1,000. We want to earn $1,000 in interest. So I is 1,000. What's P?
That's what we do the software.
Right. The question is how much principal? So that's what we don't know. What's the rate?
0.05 or 5%.
Yes, starts out as 5%. Divide that by 100, you get 0.05. And the time?
2 years.
2 years. And it's in the right form, so we can just leave it as 2. So we plug it into this formula, and we solve it. I is 1,000. P we don't know. R is 0.05. And T is 2. We can go ahead and do times 2 times 0.05. That's just 0.1. And then what? To solve for P.
Divide by 0.1.
Yep. Divide by 0.1. You get P is, I believe it's 10,000. Yep. So if you know you have a goal, this is a very useful kind of problem. Like, if you know you have a goal you're going towards, you're trying to save up $5,000 to go on this big vacation. Then, and you know how much money you have to start with, and you know what the interest rate's going to be, then you can figure out how long it's going to take you to get there. Or you can figure out if you know how much interest. No, I guess that one doesn't work. If you were looking for how much time, that's a very useful one. If you're looking for the rate, that's very useful. I guess if you're looking for the most interest somewhere, then you might, I don't know, use that equation. I don't know. Maybe that's just there to help us remember how to solve an equation. Okay, we're not quite done. I think we're close. Yeah, a couple more problems. So we'll finish up those couple problems tomorrow, and then we'll move on to the assignment.